new video of FSB Russia.
Stets, the chief of the Department of Informational Security of the National Guard of Ukraine. He will brief us on the release of a new video from Russia's security service.
Good afternoon. I'll correct my colleague. It's about a video statement of an officer of FSB of Russia, and that we recorded one hour ago. And I can tell you that in Ukraine, State Inspector on State Control on Garden water resources from the Department of FSB, Lieutenant Senior Ilya Bogdanov. His document will show his video statement in general. And I have to tell you the following. After today's conversation with the officer of FSB, among his colleagues, and they spread they are not unhappy with what Putin does for this conflict between Russia and Ukraine. And recent events influence on people who are officers in FSB even. And I have to say that he underlined that he arrived to Ukraine, as he says, to support Ukrainians in the fight against the terrorists and separatists, and he's convinced that these people are from Russians, and they come down to Ukraine and create this chaos, as he told. And this is the war between friendly nations from territory of Russia, and among them there are a lot of officers from FSB and GRU. We will see that video. The only thing he told that among his colleagues who work in Burgard service of FSB of Ukraine, there are a lot of officers who support his opinion and who are ready to come to Ukraine and to sign up as volunteers to our and to come to Ukraine and to defend Ukrainian and he is a lieutenant of FSB here. I'm senior lieutenant senior Bogdan. I could not from my home in Vladivostok, I could not observe that that lie which comes from Russian media around the situation in Ukraine. I left everything and I came as a volunteer to Ukraine to provide assistance with my experience to stop that civil war Putin's regime is trying to start in the east of Ukraine. And I left everything just to be a volunteer and to be together with friendly nation, Ukraine, and to help really, not with just words but with this. I served in Dagestan, and with my own yarns, I saw how Putin's system supports the area of tension, and now civil war moved to, with the help of anti-people's regime of Putin to Slavic country. I could not observe that anymore because the conscience of a normal person cannot be calm when lie is coming on you from all newspapers, radio, TV. There's no freedom of speech. It's impossible to see the situation in any different way. And I'm ready as a common volunteer to fight in Ukrainian armed forces to finish this war as soon as possible for friendly nations to stop killing each other, because this is not normal. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. On video there is his credentials, and after the briefing you can take a copy from this memory stick, this video, and also his documents. And I have to tell you that the structure of a Burgard service in Russia belongs to FSB. Could you move back a little? And accordingly, if there is any question, I'm ready to answer. He underlined that there is no danger to his relatives, and before he did it, he hid his relatives and his family, and he was supported by his colleagues. And how propaganda of Putin, what they did in Russia, and how they spread lies about events in Ukraine. They encouraged him and some other colleagues to take such a decision. And the only thing is, he says that his face, only he is ready to make it public, but there are some other officers of FSB, and they could put balaclavas and they can join our military men as volunteers and go to the east of Ukraine and to defend the integrity of Ukraine. This is what I wanted to inform you about. If there is any question, you are welcome. If not, any question? Thank you. As a moderator, let me ask you a brief question. How can we trust that this person is sincere? What we'll do with this video? First of all, that can be tested only in probably in what he does and how he will act. And we did something to find out, to clarify whether he is really from FSB, and also if his documents are not fake. And I have to tell you that this is a true documents, and he is from FSB. As to what he does, I cannot tell you. We will see it only through what he does. Is he in Ukraine? He's in Kiev now. And understand that now his face is familiar. Our services and the security service and my department, we will try to decide how to act after this, how to provide security for him, and how he will stay in Ukraine. But we spoke to him. He told that he's not afraid. He's ready tomorrow to take Kalashnikov and to go to ATO. He should be provided that chance. There's no decision about this person yet, but I forgot to tell you that his relatives lives in Ukraine. So this is very important. And this is what I want to tell you. And there are some security service and my department, because of security, we cannot make public some other names and positions and names of his colleagues from Russian FSB who are coming and who are ready to come and more to Ukraine and to defend Ukraine. So, is it a victory in information war? Or everybody understands that Russia is losing its positions? From what we were able to clarify during the last weeks, the opinion of common Russians is changing, especially in FSB, who have access to materials and as to what actions of Putin, and they do not support Putin. They think it's criminal of him when he starts an aggression and war in Ukraine. I quote him. And last events in the east of Ukraine, that was the reason why this officer FSB Ilya Bogdanov came to Ukraine. Any other question? Thank you. Thank you. Colleagues, I would like to remind that you can copy this video.